this.
Ooh.
I'd want to rock him in his nose. Oh, it will make me so angry.
Yeah.
I might just look at my girl and say, take it, man. Just take it, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate you too.
No, I was thinking about it at my house this morning when I first woke up out of bed.
That's cute.
No, yeah. And I was just like, God, it was a really sunny days help.
Factual.
If I want to get grateful.
I'm sorry to cut. I'm so sorry to cut you. I know you're.
That's a sincere.
Yeah. I'm
sorry.
I'm genuinely sorry.
That's
to
a
cut you
sincere sorry because I literally took a breath to carry on.
Yeah, I'm genuinely sorry because when you said the sun helps, it really does. Because when I opened my window in my bathroom, and from my window I can see like the top of trees and stuff, and obviously because it's spring has fully sprung. The way it looks so picturesque with like the pink and the white flowers on the trees. It just looked. I was looking at it, I was thinking, I'm living in Ghost of Tsushima. You know when the fields of red, the fields of pink. I was like, damn, this looks pretty as fuck.
Yeah,
that's what
bro.
I was gonna say. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I woke up feeling mad grateful. I slept with the windows up and open last night, and the breeze got me.
So did I.
Yeah, the breeze got me in a coz.
Yeah, so
it got
did
me in
I.
a coz, bro. And I woke up, I was like, wow, what time? And I woke up at like 8, which was, the sun had been up just long enough to start warming shit up.
Okay.
So I didn't wake up thinking, Jesus Christ. I woke up like, I'm ready to get up, bro. And I was like, what have I got on today? And I thought, I'm recording with my best friend today.
Nice.
I'm going to work with my best friend today.
Nice.
And my new friend over here, not so new, it's been like 5 years, but my new friend over here, whose birthday it is.
Nice.
Happy birthday again, bro.
Thank you,
birthday
man.
again.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much?
Yeah. No, as in like, it's really kind. People are being really nice.
Oh, you're overwhelmed with the kindness?
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah,
innit?
bro.
But I find birthdays really overwhelming. I don't know about you,
I
guys.
hear that.
No, what? Your phone's just
hear
blowing up, and you're like, "Fuck me!" And it's a lot, man.
It can be a lot, bro.
It can be, yeah.
But you deserve it, dude.
I'm grateful though. Yeah.
Good.
As you should be, bro.
24.
Well played. I'm about to be 34.
10 years older than you. I am.
It's
34.
weird. 10 years. Yeah.
Anyway, that's the old episode.
Yeah.
This is a new episode. We're talking about gratitude.
We are.
I appreciate both of you. I also appreciate Rem, who's not here. God, his desk has been abused, hasn't it?
It has.
Wow.
They've stuck
really
shit
has.
on there, bro.
They as in... Actually, I didn't pay anything
It's
on
not
that.
me.
I was going to say, it wasn't me. But anyway,
Whoever they is.
yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you too, G.
This is our job, and I get to come here every week, and there's never a reason for me to ever be down in the dumps about it.
Wholesome.
Very wholesome.
I agree, man.
Right, question of the week?
We do have a question of the week, guys. And like I've been saying over the past few weeks, if you want to get involved with question of the week, please send the SNG profile a DM with your question, and you may be featured on the show. This week's question of the week is, I would ... for your number.
Cool. For this one, I've only got like 5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you per one. Because I realized when it was like, I'd do this for that number, I'd do that for that number, I was thinking, I don't know who you are and I don't know who the John is.
Yes.
Or the guy.
Yes.
I have zero context.
Yes.
So I know your celebrity crush is like Lotto, right? Yeah. So let's pretend 21 doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Yeah.
Let's pretend, Jesus, that top bun, that was crazy. And let's pretend 21 Savage just doesn't exist for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just wholesome.
Yeah.
It's respectful.
Yeah.
If he didn't exist, and she was in the same room at the same time, looking, I'm gonna ask if you would do these things for that
For her
number.
number. Okay. Fair play. It's made it interesting. You've raised the stakes. You've
If
raised
you
the
had
stakes.
squints his eyes and licks his lips, you know serious thinking.
You've raised the stakes.
Yeah.
All right.
Raise the stakes is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Someone made a critique about me one time.
Okay.
And it's so false, but sometimes it rings true.
Okay.
Someone said, James wants the best for his boys as long as they're not doing better than him. And I was like, wow, that's so unfair. That's so unfair.
Wow. Context? Where did this come from?
I can't remember.
Was it a video?
It would have been from something happening in the video. I think it was from when we said about him clapping Doja. And I was like, I couldn't hear that.
Okay.
I'd be so jealous. And I was like, no, obviously.
not do better.
Yeah. He wants the best results as long as I'm not doing better than him.
That's
and I was like,
hilarious.
bro, fuck you. That's not true. You couldn't scoop lie.
Yeah.
I'm deep in how it's ringing true.
Yeah.
Right now, you couldn't. Once I'll play defense. I'll play meticulous defense.
What do you actually mean, bro?
On the defense?
Yes.
I wouldn't actually. For you, I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I'd let you. I would let the whole thing transpire, but I'd be jealous.
Fair.
But I realize I'm also not man enough to even.
Yeah, fair.
So what am I even doing? But no, I would be incredibly jealous.
Fair. So would I. If it was VV, so would I.
But then, okay, cool. My jealousy would only stem from you thinking this is supposed to happen. I'm actually playing it in my head right now. So if this is, I'm taking this somewhere else.
It's fine
I'm
for
so
me.
sorry.
Here we are.
I'm realizing my jealousy would only appear if you were playing it too cool for school.
But you know I would.
But you're not allowed to for me. You can for all of these strangers. And for her,
I'm not allowed to.
no, for her you can.
Yeah.
And for everyone else in that room,
Yeah.
but I swear to God, if you don't turn to me for 1 second and go, "Ah,"
Yeah.
then you're an asshole.
Because I know for a fact, let's say I'm here, Lotto, God willing, is here. And then you're like where Ellis is, but I can see me in my periphery.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you, but I'm looking at Lotto. Let's
Yeah.
say, for example, like her PA or something taps her on the shoulder and she's like, I'll just look at you like, quick. Quick!
That's what I need.
Quick!
I'll be like, and I'll be
quick.
so excited, so
But
like
I'll lock
everything.
back in, because that will take me out of focus.
Yeah,
And I would
100%.
want to laugh. She's like, what's funny? And the accent will get me and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's charged.
Yeah, 100%.
It's charged.
But yeah, if I thought you truly believed this is standard procedure, the bitterness in me would arise.
Okay, fair enough.
It would piss me off.
Fair enough. I will also ask you these ones. Who would your celebrity be? Let's go for...
I'll tell you if you need to pick a better one or not.
Okay.
I would say, to be fair, I'd probably say Meg, you know.
All right, let's go Meg.
And I just happen to be 6'4" on this day.
Yeah, you have, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Because of the
She has
current
to,
height disparity, I'm not doing anything for that number. I'm too shy. I'm simply too shy.
Cool. All right. I would ... for your number. I would roast my boy in front of you for your number.
Would I do that to you for Meg's number? Wow, things have really got interesting. Mm-hmm. Would I roast you in front of her?
And because I'm such a loving best friend, you know I wouldn't roast you back in front of her.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. That would break my heart. No, to be fair, nothing would ever come between this. Just to let you know, nothing would ever come between this.
And let them know.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
never roast you in front of a girl.
Okay.
I don't think I ever have,
Oh, no. Yeah. You
and I never would.
Okay, gang.
That's fucked up.
Okay,
And
gang.
even if I tried to poke the bear, as soon as I made eye contact with you, I'd be like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I would actually like, I think I would ruin all my chances because I would call it out in that moment.
Okay.
I struggled to I realized recently as well, I struggled to sit in moments and be like, oh, I'll address this after. Let's just lock in. I can't lock in. I have to be like, sorry guys, everyone
Yeah,
stop.
to be fair, you are like that.
Yeah,
it
I'd
makes
be like,
sense.
guy, Meg, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shouldn't have said that to him. She'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I just can't. And you'd be like,
just
bro,
walk
lock in.
away.
Lock in. You're with the stallion, bro. Lock in. No, but no, I'm sorry, guys, I can't. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Fair. All
Right, sorry, cool. Wow, that was a good one. I'd do ... for that number. So for Lotto's number, I would absorb James's digestive system and gobble ice cream for 72 hours.
No. I know what that would do to me. I know what that would do to me.
Ice cream for 3 days.
No.
For Lotto's number, bro.
I don't think I'd leave my yard for 3 weeks.
So you wouldn't stay in the yard for 3 weeks for Lotto's number?
I don't think. Not for that pain. I don't
Okay,
think so.
fair.
'Cause I know my body.
Yeah, that pain
It doesn't have to be your digestive. I know my body.
I know, yeah. You have the same, if not
Fair,
worse.
Fair. We need to find out.
Yeah,
so
okay.
We'll see.
100%.
Yeah, man. Right. I would ... for your number. I would delete Marvel Rivals for your number.
Would I delete Rivals for Meg Thee Stallion's number? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's just a game. This is the game.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, no, this is, yeah, I would. It would have to be on the spot though. It has to be on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Not like it doesn't exist like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not agreeing to do it.
Yeah.
Then getting the number and then we're doing, hey babe, how was your day?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, fine, how was yours? I'm thinking, this chat's dead.
Yeah.
And then I have to go home to the PC and delete it. No.
Fair.
I'm not doing that.
Fair.
It would have to be on my phone at that moment.
All right. Cool.
Good one though.
Cool.
For some reason they made this all about me. I think they know I read the Twitter.
Fair.
Yeah. I would challenge James to a boxing match for your number. Now, specifically for this one, let's just say the boxing match doesn't have to be public.
Okay.
But I'm not holding back.
Yeah. I was thinking the same.
Oh, okay.
But I also, I'm not the type of human to fight for a woman. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
for
understand.
For the affection of a woman, it's just not.
So, okay, for context, she doesn't even know this is happening.
This is even worse.
Okay, fair.
It's worse. She doesn't know it's happening. What we actually doing? We have to come back to work next week.
Yeah, 100.
So, no.
Okay.
It's a no.
Interesting.
Yeah. I would arrange for people to jump you so I can get your shit back for your number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So I assume in that one they're talking about the girl. They'll get the girl jumped so he can get it back. But for this one, you're getting jumped. And I'll get your stuff back. Do they hurt you?
There's like 4 of them. Pause.
What kind of, like, what kind of PTSD are we talking about? Has it struck fear in you? Or are you just like, game is the game?
It struck a level of fear in me as to when I hear a bang, I look around. Because I'm unsure of what's real and what's not anymore.
I can do that to you.
Because they've taken
No,
everything.
I can do that to you.
That 5 minutes, they took
No,
everything.
no, I couldn't do that to you.
Okay.
I couldn't. I also couldn't see you the next day with a bust lip. And me be like, I told you man not to hurt him. I told you to scare him.
Fair.
No, it would rock me.
I can never find out you planned that as well.
No, I know you couldn't.
Because
I'll take the secret to my grave, Fuhad.
I don't even know if I would ever find out. That's the thing. Because I know for a fact you would want to take it to your grave, but I also know for a fact you will tell Jacob.
No, I wouldn't.
No?
No. He's judgmental. I would never tell him.
I don't think
I'd have to tell someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't keep that to yourself.
No, 100% I'm telling someone, but I don't know who I would tell. Or I might just let like a detail slip that you're like, I never told you I was in Canary Wharf. I mean,
And you know me, I will keep that and think,
yeah.
fair.
And you'd tell me, you'd bring it up in an occasion where I can't escape.
Okay.
We'd be in the car sometime and be
All the way
like,
to the gym.
bro, random. Do you remember we was talking about the jumping the other day? And be like, yeah. And be like, you said it was on like, you said it was in Trafalgar Square. I never said it was in Trafalgar Square. How did you know it was in Trafalgar Square? I know I'd look up from my phone with you on the side like that, and I'll be like, huh? What are you on about?
you heard what I said. How did you know it was in Trafalgar Square?
Nah, you obviously said it.
I promise you I didn't. I remember the events of that night from A to Z. And I remember the events of me telling you about the events.
You'd hear my heartbeat. You'd hear my heartbeat.
Wow. I wouldn't believe it,
No.
Because I wouldn't want to believe it.
I know you wouldn't.
Oh, I'd be so disappointed.
I couldn't see that disappointment.
That would be worse than the arse whooping I got. That would be 10 times worse than the arse whooping I got. And I'll ask you, what did you gain? Who was this for? And you tell me Meg's number.
Yeah, Meg the Stallion's number.
I'd be like, this is what's 4 months ago. I've not seen you talk to Meg once.
That hurt me more than the arse whooping that you got. She stopped replying, bro. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Fuck. Not one nude.
Yeah.
Not one.
Fair. As you deserve.
Yeah, 100%. That's karma.
You got your boy jumped.
Yeah, no, I would never.
All right, cool.
We're not doing very well at this, but
We're
we
not,
are.
But we are.
Yeah. We
We
are.
are doing well at this.
Okay, cool. Ooh, I'd do ... for your number. I'd accept that Ghanaian jollof is better.
Oh, Rags.
Publicly?
Rags.
Really?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Stone me. What are they going to do? Who's even they? Like,
Nigerians,
yeah,
plural.
What they gonna do?
Yeah, fair. That's on business.
Yeah, rags. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying in this scenario, what are they gonna do? There's
Fair
literally nothing they can do.
And you screwed the number. You're ready to dip.
I'm gone. Like, Ghanaian Jollof is better. Gone. Give me the number. We're talking now. I don't care about your opinion anymore.
Fair. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Wow. I'm surprised about that. Well played.
I would ... for your number. I would actually read the terms and conditions for your number.
Ooh. I really should start.
Yeah, I think we all should
Yeah,
start.
100% I'll read the terms and conditions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pages, bro.
Oh, it's a sucking number. I don't know if I could get through it all.
This is what I'm saying. All.
It depends what it's for.
All
If it's for
terms
like
and
a Hoover or whatever, it would break me.
all terms and conditions and things you buy.
Oh, period?
Period, bro.
Forever?
Period.
No, of course not. Of course I'm not doing that. No one can.
Someone can. There's someone out there right now that reads every single terms and conditions.
Bro,
100%.
when I used to sell gym memberships, I used to bring the contract out for these men to sign.
Someone
The
would-
way they would, glasses on, just read. I'd be like, what are you reading
It's
for?
a gymnasium.
Bro, it's a fucking gym. Grow up.
What are we gonna do to you?
Yeah, grow up.
Oh my god.
What are we gonna do to Facts, bro. I would do ... for your number. So for Lato's number, would you lie to your best friend?
What kind of lie are we talking?
It's not a white lie.
It's not a white lie. It's
No,
a
you
big
told
boy
me
lie.
something really hurtful. Not really hurtful. Let me think of something.
I've told you something that can like impact you like later.
You've told me that Ellis says something about me. And let's just say in this scenario, I can't confront Ellis about it. I just assume he said it.
Nah. I feel like I'm not one to be I don't think I'll be able to sit through a recording session knowing that there's potential tension in the air due to my lie. Like, we all work in the same room. If I never worked here and I didn't know you, but I just know you, but I knew you through him, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But I couldn't sit here and watch him look at you, but you have no idea why he's giving you evil.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too much for me.
What about, let's say, okay, what about something that we want? Imagine like you had to lie and say that you, no. Imagine the lie was, it's a retrospective lie, you're not lactose intolerant. We've just been bonding over nothing. It's just me.
Oh, shit.
I'm just suffering by myself.
I mean, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
The reason why... Okay. Hear me out. If we're being fucking realistic, right? I would have to adhere to this lie. And here are the reasons why. One, in that moment, you wouldn't know which way is left, which way is right. Correct. I know that for a fact. because
yeah.
I've been telling you, you've been telling me this lactose thing since we met each other. I know it would rock you in the moment. But for one, it would just be that one thing. But I also know the way you think as well sometimes, you'll probably also, you ask me on the spot, so what else have you lied about?
Yeah, because there's no reason why you've lied this long about such a random thing.
There literally is no reason.
It's clearly compulsive.
Yeah, and I'm, I'm a sociopath, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be a sociopath if you'd lied about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it's the number and
no.
a certi first date. Certified first date.
I don't think I could handle that publicly. I actually don't think I could handle that publicly.
A first date with lie?
I'm being real. Just don't.
In terms of like social anxiety or what?
I think I would... Social anxiety and me overthinking everything, considering I know who she is in the public eye. Like, I'm someone in the public, but she's somebody.
Yeah, she's
worldwide.
somebody.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. I think...
It has to be public, just like... say she's closed down a bar for you.
I think that's too much pressure. I need like external noise. I need like...
Damn, bro, I'm trying to...
I know
you up.
I know you are.
What do you want?
I want the ultimate goal. I don't know what it is that one. I want
Okay, so she comes to your yard to cook.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And after this whole lactose intolerant dairy lie.
Yeah. And she's coming to your yard, first date, movie and din-dins, and wine.
Riesling.
She brings 2 bottles because she's trying to drink.
Oh my God. The thing is, right, okay, listen to me. After the whole shock of the lie that I've been telling you for a decade and a half, would you be in a space to want to hear the gist of the date straight after? Or would you?
Oh, of course. I love you so much. There's nothing in this world. You could have told me you just killed someone.
I haven't.
Yeah, you could have told me that, and I'd still be like, so why going for this latte?
Fair.
Why going for the latte? What do you mean she comes to your house on the first day?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I need to know.
I've been thinking about
Yeah,
it.
give me the tea.
Fair.
And we'll talk about these crimes later. Yeah.
The reason why I'm going to say no, as much as I would want to say yes, the reason why I'll say no is because I know for a fact, no matter what I tell you going forward, there'll be a slight hint of, do I believe him?
Yeah, 100%.
And that will fuck me.
Okay, damn. So it's a no?
Yes or no? That would fuck me.
Wowee.
Yeah.
Okay, damn. I've only got one more, and I don't think... Oh, you've only said 1 to yes. Yes to 1.
The jollof thing. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy. Yeah.
All right, cool. What you got?
I would ... for your number. I would pretend to like your kids for that number.
Would I pretend to like... If you had kids, would I pretend to like your kids for Meg Thee Stallion's number? No.
Okay.
Well, I hope I really like them. I hope that I would really like them.
Okay.
And if I didn't like them, I would pretend to like them. So actually, the answer is yes.
Fair.
I'd pretend to like them regardless.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because who knows? I know I would love them.
Yeah.
But like,
do I like
that's
them?
that's not up to me. That's really not
not
up to
your
me.
role.
Yes, yeah. That's not up to me.
Fair.
They might be bastards.
Yeah, fair.
God, if your kids were bastards, it would jar me.
I know. It would jar me.
Yeah.
I have to deal with them every day.
Yeah, it would jar me. And I don't know how to approach it.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. They're little bastards. They're little pricks. They're just, I don't know where it's come from.
Yeah. What's going on in that home?
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on in that
really,
home?
what's really real, bro?
Oh, damn.
Right, I've got one last one.
All right.
So for Lata's number, I would support Arsenal.
I actually think she does support Arsenal.
What?
No. Chelsea.
I was gonna say, I've seen a blue top.
She went to a Chelsea game. I would support Arsenal. Oh. I actually don't think I can. For multiple reasons. For one, I just don't think the internet will forgive me
Okay, agreed.
for how much I've spoken about United and versus everyone else. For two, I won't forgive myself. For three, I can't put my mind in the mindset of Arsenal fans because of how delusional they are.
Wow. Question?
Yeah. I'm an open book. Ask me what you want about football.
Are you more delusional than Arsenal? From the outsider looking in,
In what?
Ellis, back me up. From an outsider looking
in what
in,
aspect though? Delusional in
victory.
What aspect?
That's the only aspect there is. All football fans only care about victory.
Am I more delusional? Yes, of course, because I want my team to win.
Okay.
But Arsenal have been delusional.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Again, from an outsider looking in, to finish second multiple years in a row and be convinced you're going to finish first doesn't seem that delusional to me. It kind of seems appropriate. And you guys are finished right now.
Don't get me wrong, I agree, and I also hear what you're saying about the finishing second and it being appropriate. It hurts more though.
I went, where are you?
Currently,
Yeah.
probably 14th. Okay.
Surely you'd want to be second right now.
Right now, football chart is hilarious.
I don't know what it's called.
Table, bro.
Table, there you go, whatever.
13th.
13th.
Right, so.
God, Liverpool are really...
Yeah, they've run away with the whole bag. Would I want to be second right now? Yes, but that would if we were second right now, and let's say Arsenal were third, let's not say we've swapped roles. If we were second right now, that would have proven us to have a much better season than. Okay, I think the only way for me to describe it is if Arsenal were, let's say Arsenal were 1st. So let's scrap Liverpool. Arsenal were first, and we have come second at the end of the league. We would have had a more improved season than Arsenal, even though Arsenal won the league. Purely because from where Erik Ten Hag left and when Amorim came in, our improvement was there. It's like being, when you spoke about being the most improved and being the MVP. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
We would have had a more improved season. I'm not saying Arsenal win the league doesn't trump United coming second. I'm just saying we would have had a more improved season. So that would make the following seasons even better for us if we stayed on that same trajectory.
Can I say one more thing?
Of course.
That sounds so delusional.
Why?
Because, how do I explain this?
I'm saying United have come from 13th and finished second.
Okay, I understand. Okay,
And
scrap the 13th thing.
Okay.
Because you've twisted it.
Okay.
Because you said, it'll be more disappointing to be Arsenal because second. So I said, wouldn't you rather be second? And you said yes. But the only reason you're saying yes is because you're assuming that you've traveled from 13th to second.
Of course, I'm looking at the table from today.
Yeah, but no, we're not talking about from today. I'm saying every week when you were doing your weekly Man U check-ins,
Yes.
wouldn't you rather be talking from someone who's talking from second as opposed to, imagine there was a Arsenal podcast over here,
Yeah.
or a guy on a podcast who supports Arsenal.
Yeah.
He gets to speak from a perspective of second.
Yeah.
We won this, we won that,
Yeah.
we won this, won that.
Yeah.
As opposed to your like 13th, it's tough, man. And you're saying they should be more disappointed.
Across the 3 seasons. Because they're always within an arm's reach of something and they never win it. Whereas the 3 seasons we've not even been in like the top 6 or whatever, we've won a trophy every season. Regardless of it not being the Premier League. And we won 2 last year. Arsenal won none. And came second.
I do understand. I mean,
I don't know if maybe Arsenal won, I can't remember if they won, but
I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to relate it to things I understand. From the sounds of it, it sounds like LeBron missing out on multiple championships
okay.
and then saying to Curry, but we won the interim tournament. It's like, yeah, but you don't have a ring. Or you didn't even make it to playoffs. That's even better. Yeah, but we won the tournament. It's like, yeah, but you're shit. I'm not saying Man U is shit, but I'm saying let's say there was a team who didn't make it to playoffs 3 years in a row, and then but they'd won the like interleague tournament. I can't remember what they call it now.
Yeah.
And then their clout is, but you got to the finals, you got to the playoff finals 3 years, but you ain't got no chip. And they'd be like, but you man didn't even make it to the playoffs. Why are you talking? And be like, yeah, but we won the tournament. You man didn't win nothing.
So in your scenario, if you were a player in the losing side 3 years in a row
If I made it to the playoff finals 3 years in a row, I'll be rocked.
and lost 3 years on the bounce,
And also, don't get me wrong, I'll be rocked because it was this close and we keep coming this close.
every single year, James.
Every single year. But you're nobody.
Yeah, but I'm winning.
All due respect.
I'm winning trophies.
You
still
won a made up trophy.
Okay, in that context,
In
yes.
that context,
yes.
it's made up.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie, I've
Yeah.
sat in the backseat of an Uber and heard you and Megan argue. Sounds like the stuff you won is made up as well.
The one we've won is made up.
It sounded like from the
FA
argument
Cup.
that you were handling at the time. I can't remember where we were. We were in America.
It was
And you were like, yeah, but we
FA
won
Cup,
this.
yeah.
And her retort was, you're a joke. If you're bringing that up. I don't know what trophy we're talking about.
It definitely was the FA Cup because that's the last trophy we won, which was last year. And it's funny for her to say that because when they won the FA Cup, that's all they were talking about.
Okay, fair.
Hence the delusional Arsenal fans.
Okay, fair.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair. From my perspective, from the thing that I just said, I can't remember the word I'm trying to use.
The analogy.
The analogy. From the analogy that I've just said, yes, it would rock me just missing out constantly. It would fuck me up. But I would rather, at least I'm a somebody.
Fair.
I feel like I would rather be that than a nobody.
Which is fair. And I agree with that sentiment. It's also... I'm obviously always going to be biased towards United, regardless of the position in the league. And whether I see, I've done charge this season like a few months ago. So it's like, it's not like I'm saying, oh, we are going to climb to top 4 or whatever. I'm happy when I see progress.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for example, yes, as a whole in the table, we are playing shit. But every time we play Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, all of them, I can't remember the last time we lost to any of them. So we are competing with the people that are at the top. We drew against Liverpool, scored first. Drew against Arsenal, scored first. Drew against Chelsea, scored first. Beat Man City. We got Man City again this weekend. Like, these are the teams that are at the table, at the top of the table. Do you see what I'm saying? So we clearly, for some reason, mentality-wise, only show up for those games. And we're not showing up for all the games that we should win. So that's where we have to do better. But when it comes to the people that are ahead of us in the big 6 per se, we're not losing.
Okay. Fair.
So that's where my head's at.
Fair enough. Guys, welcome in. If you are wondering, God, these men talk a lot of shit, I want to get to the point. Head over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs.
Well, you hear a lot more shit.
Yeah. Pay £3 a month.
10p a day.
Run the P.
To SNG.
And we've decided now that since your daddies are big boy business moguls, and there's a lot of ideas that we want to do, and there's a lot of things that we want to do.
Facts.
And we want our babies to be a part of it.
Facts.
So literally just before the cameras turned on today, we decided that from now on, we are going to involve our patrons into big boy business decisions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I remember thinking as well, randomly as well, when we were talking about, we talked about the Poppy thing the other day.
Yes.
And we're like, when I said that company, when they were doing some like investment funding and stuff like that, they offered to like people to just invest.
Yes.
And like loads of people on TikTok are saying like, oh, I'm a fucking million now because they sold Poppy and now I've made like £1 million.
Yeah.
Don't you think it'd be cool if we made a product and then like asked like patrons if they wanted to like invest?
That would be fucking cool.
That'd be cool, right?
Because it's also, as much as it's like for the people, by the people type of thing, they would feel like, oh, I've watched these guys from X to where they are now, and now I am actually part of their company.
Yeah, man, and it's like, I own a part of this thing, and and it makes sense because I've been supporting them for time.
So long.
So why shouldn't I own a part of it?
I should reap my rewards for supporting these motherfuckers. Now run me my M's.
I wasted hours and hours and hours of my life, and here's the bag to prove it. That would be cool.
That's smart.
Which one?
The different packages.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
Very smart.
Yeah, bro. Poppy, they're not fucking around, bro. They sold for $2 billion. They're not fucking around.
Where was I when this was happening?
Yeah,
that's all I can think of when I see shit like
that's
this.
how I think about everything. I feel that way about literally everything.
Damn, man.
Damn indeed. Damn indeed. Right, I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
If you were final note. So yeah, if you want to be a billionaire, patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs.
Facts.
Right, guys, we're going to take a very, very, very quick break to talk about grooming health.
Come on.
It's important.
It is.
So, guys, spring cleaning isn't just for finally tossing that fedora you swore would make a comeback. It's for hitting reset on your grooming routine. Manscaped's Beard and Balls bundle has you covered from cheek to cheek. So, wow. Clearing out the overgrowth winter left behind. It's time to weed whack, hedge trim, and make sure the lawn is looking manicured for the season. Because nothing says fresh start like a sharp beard, and more importantly, a proper landscaped lawn. So guys, make the obvious choice and join over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and use the code SNG
Sierra November Golf
for 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Let's get back to the episode. So obviously Usher's in town.
Yes.
Similar throwback. Usher's in town.
Yeah.
And I desperately want to go see him.
Yeah.
He's doing how many shows in London? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he did one yesterday. So he's doing 10. That's insane. 10 shows at O2 is absolutely ridiculous.
That is insane. Fair fucking play.
Yeah. He's making money.
Who actually tell it? I think there's a couple who have done it. But
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's just say now, I've got a would you rather for Usher, right?
Yeah.
So as you know, Alice, I don't know if you would know this, Usher likes to feed cherries to his fans.
Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah. He's taken the Chris Brown choking thing to a new level.
God.
If we went to go see Usher,
Yeah.
or if you went to go see Usher,
Yeah.
would you rather, let's say now, you're in your area and it's compact. So you can't, there's no maneuverability.
Yeah.
And he rolls around in his roller skates.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's picking, with his cherry.
Yeah.
And he's looking for a mouth.
God, yeah.
Would you rather be there with the love of your life?
Or-
Would you rather be there with the love of your life and have him feed her the cherry?
Yeah.
And she does the most. She does the la 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 la.
Yeah.
Looks him in his eyes, sucks it off the stem, and you have. And like I said, you can't move. You're stuck there, and you can't get out. Would you rather that happen, and you're on the jumbo screen looking vexed,
Yeah.
or whatever facial expression you would have,
Yeah. I'm deep in it. Yeah.
or would you rather him try feed you? And it's up to you what you want to do. So obviously he can be like, and like,
Am I still in the same scenario? Like
your same
sardine?
scenario, you can't move, and then he's like, come on, open up, and I'm assuming you'd refuse.
I would rather him feed me and I'll smack the cherries out his hand.
Let's say in a scenario that's not an option.
Why wouldn't that? So I can only open and close my mouth?
You can just refuse and be like, and he'll persist until he decides to either give up or you're opening that mouth.
Oh, then the latter, of course. I will say no, and then it's his time at the end of the day. I've got all the time in the world. He hasn't.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll try. There's no way in heaven or hell I'm allowing him to feed the love of my life and my face is on the jumbo.
Yeah, just
watching that happen. There is just
Fair.
no way, James.
Oh, damn.
He'd have to feed me and I'd just have to refuse for about 5. The whole song will be done by the time he wants to give up. Because I know, well, not that I know, but I'm saying in this scenario, he probably would keep trying.
You'd keep trying, and say he rubs it on your lips.
Nah.
Yeah, and you do all of this.
Stop.
Yeah, you do all of this.
Yeah.
And then I grab your head still
Why? Why?
for the plot.
Nah, bro. I'm like, bro, it's never happening. I'd rather become a meme of a guy that refused cherries from Usher than just
Then the simp who's
willingly open his mouth for cherries.
the cuck
Yeah.
who
Impossible.
whose girl was licking it off the stem.
Impossible, bro.
All right, fair.
Who would you, or what would you pick?
I'll probably just eat it, bro.
Yeah?
Movement.
I don't think, okay. I only think you would eat it the way you're saying it right now because you don't have 19,999
Yeah, I'll shake.
people
Yeah,
around
yeah,
you.
as soon-
You don't have the bass and the camera in
Yeah,
your face.
yeah. As soon as he does, but the thing is as well, in my mind, I would want to snatch it and eat it.
Of course. But
That's the
again,
best case scenario for me.
sardine.
If I can't move my hands up, he'd have to do it like I can't raise my chin. So if he drops it here for me,
Yeah.
I just I look around. And go on, sing your song, man. But if I have to,
Yeah.
no, I'm not raising my chin for man. I'm not raising my chin for man.
Fair play.
But I don't even like the fact that I have to turn my head to the side.
Exactly. So I'm refusing, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he persists for them, do you not think it's easier to just eat it if he persists for the whole song?
No. Okay. Theoretically, yes, it's easier. But like I said, I've got all the time in the world. He doesn't. He really doesn't. The people will just get annoyed. But then again, the people will turn against me.
Yeah.
And they'll start chanting, eat it.
Yeah, fucking eat
Yeah,
it!
they'll start chanting, eat it.
Just eat it! Just eat it, man! You're ruining the whole thing!
He's ruining the show.
I don't care! He wants you to eat, so fucking eat it, Fuad! For fuck's sake! Yeah, we're gonna miss half the show if you don't just eat a cherry. He's persisting!
Nah, bro. I still want to do it. I'll stand my ground so Usher remember me that way. He doesn't remember every cherry he's given out. He'll remember that one. I guarantee he doesn't remember the first 10 girls he did.
I know he remembers that Ruby Rose one.
Oh, for sure he
I
does.
would never forget it.
Yeah. He will remember me. Pause.
Ruby Rose is not taking the chair from me. My finger would slip in her mouth. Yeah, my finger would slip on her tongue. Sorry.
Got carried away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's jokes.
This guy's an evil man.
Oh my god.
Why do they always have to come in and do this? I saw the clip of the girl from last night.
Oh,
I saw
I
it.
saw it, but didn't see it.
She moved stush for like a second.
Oh, swear?
And then, she moved stush for like a second and then she gave in and just...
Of course, man. She couldn't believe it was her at first. For sure. I've not even seen the video.
I've seen some heinous cherry eating and the bodyguard looks livid.
He's just
He's there like, Jesus
He's
Christ.
so over it.
Yeah.
The bodyguard is so over
Yeah,
it.
these thirsty ass cherry eating bitches.
He's so over it. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
man. Damn.
Damn.
But yeah, the Love of the Life one would rock me.
It would ruin me, James. And I don't know, Sardine, they're just having to see her enjoy the rest of the show. Whilst I'm looking at her while she's watching the show, because I'm just...
Yeah. She'll confront you as well.
Oh, and we would have it out.
Yeah.
We would have it out in the box. Because that's where we'll be.
You ain't in a box, bro. He
Yeah,
just
it's
fed
not-
your girl
yeah,
a cherry.
Yeah, it's not Sardine, to be fair.
Yeah.
What, third row?
Yeah, you're third row,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, we would have it out then and there, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just...
Your face will be on TikTok the next day, Fred. I couldn't face you.
That's the thing, bro. I just couldn't. I'd
Yeah.
rather be on TikTok for refusing it.
Yeah. I think I'd rather be on TikTok for backing it than have the love of my life back it.
Oh, if it's that scenario, yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's ask that scenario. Would you rather back it or have your girl back it?
100% I'd back it.
Yeah.
100%.
Even if you had to look up?
Even have to look up or down. She's not
Fair.
backing it.
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah. My wife's not backing that.
Yeah, no, man.
It's gonna happen. He's here for 10 nights.
He is. Someone's love of their life.
Yes,
He's backing some.
someone's wife is gonna suck that cherry, boy.
Yeah.
They take ages with it.
I wonder, what song did he do it to? Do you know?
I don't know. What song does he do the lick the cherries to? Because I want to listen out for it. Hands out cherries to audience member who are then free to do whatever they want with them.
Right.
Right. Cherry on top.
And the cherry on
Which
top.
then escalated into a dry hump session.
Oh,
That can't be
Jesus
legal.
Christ.
Ellis, you're not understanding what these lot do to these cherries, bro. He comes out in a fur mink with nothing underneath.
This guy's a demon.
Yeah, he's a demon. He comes out with a red fur coat. Oh, yeah, click that first one.
This is the London one, no? Oh, is that Jocelyn Hernandez? Oh, no. It's not.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
How is this nigga 46?
He looks 21, bro. He literally looks younger than Ellis. Oh. What song is that? Dun 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 dun.
I think it's
Tell
all
me
different
all the
ones.
freaky things you are.
How
How I do need you to know we'll make it through. A love will grow. Imagine all the.
It does them with different songs.
Oh, this is There Goes My Baby.
I see you came in here by yourself tonight.
I'm not sitting through this.
Have you heard about this film? Oh, you haven't? Okay, well, that's the first time for everything, right?
She's poised and ready.
Literally.
This was yesterday, yeah. This was the London one.
Yeah, one day ago.
One day ago.
I mean, it's just me and you. It's no way just me and just having this conversation, right?
She's poised, but she knows what she's about to do.
Eye contact is immaculate.
It's cherries. It's cherries.
It creeps me out.
She's funky.
She hasn't blinked.
That's such a bastard.
Jesus.
Yeah, you man, I couldn't be Usher. I'll come out with a fruit bowl.
Yeah.
I'll come out with a whole bowl full of different fruits.
Wow, that was sexual.
Yeah,
tension.
brother, I'd have all shapes and sizes. I'll come out with a plantain. Just
Already peeled,
yeah, bit more plantain. Hey, green. Yeah,
ripe and sturdy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Wow. I'll be there for 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Tasting all kinds of fruit. Yeah.
That's the show.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you'd rather eat it than have your girl?
Yeah, facts.
I think so.
Yeah.
Ellis?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'd rather it happen to me, yeah.
You look so
It
depressed
depends
about
how long it's going on for. This fucking
That
guy's
was a god
dragging
40,
it out.
45 seconds.
Yeah. He's not doing all this talking and stuff with me. If he's
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing as
like
well.
this-
So yeah, that okay. Now as well, just to layer it out, you've decided I'd rather be you over your girl, but he's giving you the whole chat and he doesn't give you the mic to. It doesn't matter what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, have
So
you
the
heard
au-
about?
yes,
Yeah, have you
it's
heard
up
about?
to interpretation.
Yeah, have you heard about these cherries? And you're just there like, blah, 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 and he's like, it's the first time for everything. And the thing zooms in on him, and everyone's like,
Oh my
Phil's about to suck the cherry. And you've already decided it's me or my girl. So you have to eat it now.
Oh my
And he's
God.
like, these cherries. These cherries. And he's like, dun, dun, dun. These cherries. These cherries. And you're speaking.
bro,
Nothing's coming out. And he moves the microphone. These cherries. These
Bro, I
cherries.
want it.
And he's up. And then you
I
go
was like, yeah, he yanks it.
You go to snatch it, he yanks it away from your mouth. And he's like,
And he taps my nose.
yeah. Say the magic word. And you start speaking and he's like, please.
Oh my God.
Say please again.
Oh my God.
And you're just speaking. It sounds like you're saying, please, 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 please. He's like, God, you're eager.
Oh my God.
Take it.
This.
Yeah, Yeah.
I'd want to rock him in his nose. Oh, it will make me so angry.
Yeah.
I might just look at my girl and say, take it,
Yeah.
man. Just take it, man. Just take it.
Wow.
Oh, that would frustrate the life out of me.
The talking to him will murk me.
Can't be taunting like that. That's just...
Wow,
That's
nah.
too funny.
Let's take our time.
That's too
Don't rush the bus.
Oh my God.
That's nuts.
Fuck that.
Right. Daddy Fantasy?
Daddy
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah.
Right, guys, it is time for Daddy Fantasy. So,
Excited.
if you are new here, go back a couple episodes because we've been spitting game on Fourth Wing. So, fun fact, I finished it.
Gang.
I finished it. I've already started the next one,
Okay,
which is called Iron Flame.
Iron Flame. Okay.
Iron Flame.
All
Right. So, where we left off, Violet, Zayden, Liam, a few of the others were fighting the Venin and the Wyvern, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dane
yes.
has now betrayed Violet,
Yes.
read her mind.
Yes.
Her dad has then sent them on a fake mission to get killed.
Yes.
Now,
They're surrounded.
they're surrounded,
Yes.
bro. So, Liam, who's not on here, is Violet's friend, Zayden's foster brother.
Okay.
He's been, I don't know if I told you, Zayden basically, when Violet and Zayden got bonded, because their dragons are bonded, now if she dies, he dies. He employed his foster brother, Liam, who's fucking wham,
Okay.
to just be her bodyguard.
Her bodyguard. Okay.
Yeah, so he's been her bodyguard for time.
Okay.
He follows her everywhere she goes, and he's like a really, really good friend to her.
Okay.
So anyway, they're fighting the Wyvern and the Venin. Bearing in mind, guys, this is going to have spoilers galore, because I'm going to end up saying what happens at the end anyway.
Okay.
So... Anyway, now, as we now know that Violet now knows that her mum has been orchestrating the whole thing, and she's been lying, and that whole government has been lying to them about the existence of Wyvern and
Yes.
Venin and all this dark magic shit that
Yes.
happens over here. It's all been a whole lie.
Yes.
Dane is in on it because his dad works for Violet's mum.
Yes.
Dane has now betrayed Violet. Her mum's betrayed Violet. Her fucking brother's dead. Her sister doesn't know anything about it. And her and Zayden are all fighting all these people. Long story short, they have a massive fight with the Venin and the Wyvern, and we lose some lives, bro. Liam's dead.
Okay.
Liam dies tragically. The bodyguard, he dies saving Violet. They're in the air. She's flying with Tarn. Bro, flying. One of the Venin on another dragon thing comes behind them. Bro, Liam says, nah, not today. Bang, his dragon literally launches in to the enemy dragon, takes it down. They're fighting in the air, Ten's trying to fly up and save them because he's fucking wham. Bro, they don't make it in time. He's dead. He's fucking dead. So Liam's dead. It rocks Violet. And it rocks Zayden. And obviously she's a lightning wielder.
Yeah.
That tips her over the edge. When I say she starts pumping lightning out like there's no tomorrow. And with what happens with their connection with their dragon, if they overuse their magic, they can die.
the dragons can die or the users?
The users can die.
Okay.
So the user will die if they use too much dragon magic.
Okay.
And she's like, bang, 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 lightning, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. And then the dragon's like, bro, fucking
Stop.
Violet, stop,
I'm
you're gonna die.
depleted, yeah.
She says, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I would rather die than let these men get away with it. I don't give a fuck. Bang,
Energy.
lightning, bang, bang. Tan's like, fucking stop. She's like, fuck you. Bang, 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 bang.
yeah.
Lightning, lightning, lightning. It's going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then she squares up with one-on-one. Basically, one of the Venin jumps on Turn's back.
Okay.
On a sword thing.
Okay.
Violet has to unstrap herself from the thing, and then fight on Turn's back, and he's like, stop, don't do it. She's like, I'm good, she's gonna fucking kill me. So they have to square up. Ka. Bro, the Venin's wham and fast. Drops Violet on her knees. Ging, gang. They fight. Stabs Violet in the stomach. It says Wagwan. Long story short, I don't remember how it happens. Somehow the Venin gets killed. I think Violet might have killed her. I can't remember. But anyway, Violet's now murked, and she's thinking, I'm bleeding out and I'm dying, and the thing was poisoned. The thing was poisoned.
Question. Because Violet has been stabbed and is also poisoned, is Tarn or Tarn affected?
He's not affected.
Is
But
Zayden affected?
no.
Okay.
But we all know if she dies, Zayden dies and Tarn dies.
Okay.
Your dragon can die, and Zayden will die. So they need her alive.
Okay.
So she's been poisoned now, and it's not looking good.
Doesn't sound it.
Yeah. So now she's poisoned. She's killed this thing, and she's definitely like, oh, I don't care anymore.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna die anyway.
I'm going out,
yeah,
yeah.
lightning. It's everyone's murking and she's losing consciousness, going blurry, bro. There's one more she needs to kill. Zap. She does this sick thing where her aim is really bad.
Okay.
So I think
Naturally, or for this specific one?
no, her aim with the lightning, because she's so new at using it, her aim's
okay.
really bad.
Yep.
And I told you Adana can freeze time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically she says, Adana, I need your help. For this last one, she can't hit him. Adana's like, yeah, bet. Literally, so she uses Tarn's power and Adana's power at the same time, freezes them lot. Then lightning comes down and she controls the lightning so that when she's missed, it's going slowly enough that she controls it. Bang! In his head. It's fucking clean in my head because I've been reading it.
Yeah. Of course.
In my head, it looked clean. It looked clean. I can't believe it. I'm there in my bed, just reading that. I was like, oh, bro, the imagination gets you, bro. The way they described it, lightning, freeze time, zing, lightning, ka. Murked, I was like, I thought I was watching anime.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, fuck.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it locked in my head, bro.
Obviously, it's crazy because we're always going to have different imagination of what you're saying to me.
Yeah.
And how I'm seeing it is sublime. So only God knows how you're seeing it when you've read the raw material. You've read the raw material. You're giving me second hand. And how I'm seeing it is insane. You see what I'm saying?
Bro!
Fuck.
It looked clean!
I fucking
I was
bet.
like, damn. I think she said struck it right at the temple. I was like, Jesus!
Yeah.
But then as soon as it locked, as soon as she saw it make contact and he died, bro, she collapsed.
Yeah, so time went back to normal.
Time went back to normal. Adana's passed out because she doesn't know how to use her power properly.
Okay.
And Tarn is just like finished as well. Violet's finished on her back.
Oh, God.
Bro, so then she's dying. These men think she's dying. Zayden's like, we have to get her back home now. These men are like, bro, we're never gonna make it in time. It took us a day to fly here. She's gonna be dead in a matter of hours. And then Zayden's like, right, we have to take her to the spot. And everyone's like, you can't take it. And she can hear, she's like delirious, but she can hear. And she's like, oh, bro, I can't move on the sun, but what the fuck are they talking about taking me to the spot? It's like, oh, there's only, so basically, long story short, there's people who are called, they're called menders, right?
Okay.
And they have, their magic power is they can heal people, like actually mend them back together.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what's wrong with you,
Okay.
they can fix you.
As long as you're not dead?
As long as you're not dead, they can pretty much fix you.
Okay.
And they're rare, bro. So there's only one healer, where they're, one mender, where they're from, which is a day away, and they're claiming to have another mender at their spot.
Okay.
And they're like, we need to take her to the spot. And it's like, it's a secret spot, we can't take her there. Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, bro, she's gonna, Zayden's like, well, she's gonna die. If she dies, I die. And I also love this bitch. We need to take her to the spot. It's not after the discussion anymore. I'm taking her.
Facts.
So they're like, all right, fuck it. We can take her to the spot. So blah, blah. Anyway, fly to the spot. 3 days later, Violet wakes up, she's mended, everything's cool.
Okay.
And she's like, how the fuck did this happen? Zayn's like, I need you to calm down before I tell you what's going on. She looks out the window, she's like, where am I? She looks out the window, she sees a city that's half destructed. The city is the city where Zayden's dad used to rule before. You know, his dad's the great betrayer who challenged the king and all this kind of stuff. He used to rule a city, and this is the city, I can't remember what it's called, this is the city that they're in. And it's only half destroyed. She's like, Violet's like, I thought this city was written off the map.
Yeah.
That's what all the scriptures say.
Yeah.
And Zayn's like, don't read it. I don't believe everything you read, babes. Like, we're here, we're standing. She turned and she's like, how did I get better? Like, you have a mender? Whereas I was just like, yeah, I have a mender, but I need you to breathe. I need you to calm down. I need to tell you something. She turns around. She sees Brennan, her dead brother. And he says, welcome to the revolution.
Damn.
Bro!
Damn. Okay.
He says, welcome to the revolution.
Damn. So the brother...
So long story short...
So the brother knew Lilith was an op from the jump, died, dipped, and is like, yeah, I'm locked.
Yeah.
Cool.
So long story short,
cool.
Brennan died. He basically, he died in the war for the Great Betrayer. Against the Great Betrayer. He died
against the Great Betrayer.
Yeah. So he was actually fighting on Lilith's side.
Yeah.
He died, and one of his friends his best friend was Tarn's ex-rider. Before he bonded with Violet, Brennan's best friend was Tarn's ex-rider. And because Tarn's so powerful, obviously she's a lightning wielder, which is one of the most powerful things. But the other guy had the ability to, how do I explain it? Basically had the power to transfer energy.
Okay.
So how everyone else's magic gets put it into lightning or shadows or telekinesis or this or that. His one was just, he has like raw energy that he can take from somewhere and put into somewhere else.
Okay.
So when Brennan died, he basically put all of the magic that he could possibly do into Brennan's body to revive him, and it killed him.
Okay.
So that's how Time was lost without a rider, and it actually revived Brennan. But all of the history books say that Brennan died, and that homeboy tried to revive him and it didn't work, but it did work. And his dragon basically hid him away for him to heal. And during that process of being hidden away, he learned about all of the reality of what's really been going on.
Wow.
So his mom, his sister, and his sisters, everyone thinks he's dead. It's actually kind of peak because their dad died pretty much from heartbreak from finding out that he died.
Wow.
And he was never dead. But because he learned about the betrayal, he could never come out and say I'm alive, because he's learned about all this stuff and he's like, fuck my mom.
Yeah, he had to stay silent.
Yeah, he had to stay silent, bro. So, yeah. So anyway, he's now working with Zayden, who they're bringing up another revolution against the thingy, against the main continent. But also, they don't necessarily have anything against the main city.
Okay.
They just want to get rid of these fucking Venin, bro.
Okay.
They want to kill, because the Venin are uprising.
Okay.
And they've got a map that's showing they're taking out this town, they're taking out this town, this second. And the main fucking where Lilith rules, that thing, they obviously know about it. They've been hiding it from everyone. Now Violet knows about it. Zayden and Brennan are working to build up an army to fight the Venin, but also protect themselves against Lilith and her army over here. So they're trying to do it in secret and rebuild the city in secret whilst fighting the Venin, whilst hiding from these men. It's all going on. And now, this is now turning into the second book.
Yeah.
Now where I'm at, Violet, Zayden, and all the other students now need to go back. Because remember, they were sent off on war games.
Yes.
So for all they know, for back at school, no one knows what's really going on. Lilith has been alerted that her daughter's missing, but they all think it's part of war games. So they don't know. It's only Dane and his dad that know the real reason why they've been gone. So they need to go back to school like nothing's happened. Dane and his dad technically can't say shit because
the plan was to
because
kill.
the plan was to get them killed.
Yeah.
And even though she's an op, Dane and his dad know they can't go to Lilith and be like, we tried to kill your daughter.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
It wasn't aimed at her. We were trying to kill Zayden, but FYI, she got caught up in a crossfire. Yeah. So she knows they can go back to school and everyone's hush. But now she knows Dane can never come near her again, because they've now told her the whole time from the beginning of the book, it was Dane's my best friend. You need to stay with Dane and protect yourself from Zayden. Now it's done a full 180. Zayden's on her side and you need to protect yourself from Dane, because Dane, they've told her blatantly, Dane is going to try and kill you now. He knows everything. He's going to try and fucking kill you. And that's where I'm at in book 2, beginning of book 2 now. They're just about to go back to school. It's up. It's up.
So currently, have they mentioned Brennan so far in book 2? Or
Yeah,
is
bro. So
Brennan-
basically, Violet and Brennan have had a big heart to heart and said, "Why did you do this? Why did you do that?" And it's at the beginning of book 2. So the last sentence of book 1 was "Welcome to the Revolution."
Damn.
I screamed.
Yeah, fair.
I screamed.
Bought book 2 immediately.
Oh, bro, I fucking took a picture of it, sent it to Megan. I was like, ah! And she sent me a picture like, ah! Bro, welcome to the revolution.
Damn.
Wow, it took my breath away.
I bet.
It took my fucking breath away, bro.
Rebecca Yara, say less.
Yeah, she's doing the most. So yeah, we're gonna go back to school. And the whole time this is all happening, it's all up in the air. Violet just wants that dick again.
That's all she's thinking
Bro,
about.
it's crazy how dick hungry she is for Zayden.
Damn, she nearly
Yeah,
died.
she needs to lock in, bro. But big man thing, she's still livid at him though because he's known your brother's alive the whole time.
But
Bro,
he had to.
He had
That's
to.
how you know man like Zayden is a loyal motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because he can keep a secret even though I love
Yeah.
the sister of the guy's secret I'm
You're
keeping.
not, yeah, that's the thing. Even though I'm reading it from Violet's perspective, I want to speak to him and be like, babe, you're not understanding. You're thinking he's a liar, but really he's the ultimate truth teller.
He's a loyal motherfucker.
Yeah, he's loyal, man. This is the man that you want in your life, bro. Do you know how much it would have been hurting him to keep that from you? And he was willing to take the blows.
Yeah, literally. Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you think this would be better off as a movie or as a series?
I heard they're making it into a series.
Because
Yeah.
I've been picturing this.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
I need to see how they create it.
Oh, bro, if they can get it on like Game of Thrones level production.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It has to be Game of Thrones / Lord of the Rings, like all of that type things.
It could be up, bro. It could be up. But yeah, anyway, moving forward, they're going back to school, and I'm intrigued to see what going. I think Zayden, they have to, because they said they have to go back right now. Violet's like, why do you have to go back? Zayden's graduation is today.
Oh, okay.
So they need to get back for his
'cause,
graduation.
like, everyone needs to know he's back to school. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah, everything's
normal.
calm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Violet's now not going to have Zayden's protection because as soon as he graduates, he gets shipped off. So
But how does it work when he gets shipped off, but Scale and Ten need to be close to each other?
you're locked every 3 days. Every 3 days, you're locked. I appreciate that from you.
Say
You're
less.
locked.
I am locked.
Every 3 days. Yeah, they're gonna
Okay.
link it. Either she's gonna go there, or he's gonna come back
Okay,
once
cool.
every 3 days.
Cool.
That's what's been that's what's been decided.
All right.
I'm so glad you remembered that.
Of course, bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how it goes, bro.
All right, man. Cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Yeah.
needs to be a series.
Yeah, bro.
Because you know I'm about visuals.
100%.
This needs to be a series.
100%, bro. That battle,
Yeah.
juicy.
Clean.
Juicy. But yeah,
All right, cool.
I'm waiting for their first 3-day separation so Zayden can come back and fuck the shit out of her. Because she's horny, bro.
Okay.
She's horny. Every time she sees him, it goes into a paragraph about how much she wants him.
Damn.
I need to be needed like that. Between you and me and Ellis, I need to be needed like that.
Fair. Is that raunch?
It's, bro, every time she sees him, she's like, bro, I hate what he's done to me. He lied about my brother. He's done this. He's a fucking net. But he's turning me on. She was like, she describes his face and his scar and his like fucking betrayer mark on his neck and all this kind of shit. She was like, and that's just his face. Somehow his body's even better.
Damn.
And she's like, I need to be picked up by him again. Damn. She wants to get arted. So yeah, I guarantee he's going to graduate. Everything's calm. He's going to dip for 3-4 days. And he's going to come back and be like, how we doing? He calls her Violence. That's his nickname for her, Violence.
Yeah,
and he's going to wild go on Violence. She's going to shut up and bang me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, AI, bearing in mind, my Instagram and TikTok has just been filled with fan fiction about Zayden and fucking Violet.
Okay.
And AI constantly draws up the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Fair
It's
play.
not. Zayden Riorson is all over my shit. It's constant, bro. But yeah, man, it's good.
Fair
It's real good. I'm trying to get through this series because everyone has been telling me A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Which one's that one? The third?
No, that's a different series.
Okay.
That's a different. I think it's like a 5-book series or whatever. A Court of Thorn and
Same
Roses.
author?
No, different author. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah,
Straight
I've
away,
seen-
bro.
yeah, I've seen
Court of
this
Thorn and
book.
Roses, bro. 5-book series. It's supposed to be juicy.
Okay.
Akatar for short, they call it.
Now that you've given me the full breakdown of book 1, I might have to audiobook it just to get the full context. Yeah.
I'd advise it.
Yeah. I might have to audiobook it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah.
Someone told me there's a graphic version, an audio graphic version.
Cool.
I've been keeping it to myself. To myself.
Cool,
For one of those lonely nights, I've been keeping it to myself.
Cool.
Yeah, someone told me there's a graphic audio version.
Yeah, fourth wing graphic audio version, please.
Yeah. All right, guys, cool. We're going to charge it there. Thank you very, very, very much. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
As always, catch us on patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs if you want to be a millionaire.
Facts.
But yeah, love.
Gang.